Hello. I moonlight as a limousine driver for a very classy establishment located just west of Minneapolis. If any of my bosses are watching this right now, what's up? Tonight I'm driving the converted Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Life in the fast lane! I bet you think that's what it's about. Driving limousine, life in the fast lane, pedal to the metal, 10-4 good buddy. No, that's not what it's about. This is what being a limousine driver is all about. Life is a parking lot. I'm gonna sit here all night long. I drank too much water. I'm gonna hold it all night long. After all these cities and all these towns, think I know my way around, but I'm just following GPS. If the gig goes down, it's SOS. Call comes from the back of the car. Could you please take us to one last bar? I say, hope this doesn't sound too rough, but don't you think you had enough? That's what being a limo driver's all about. Life is a parking lot. When I first started driving limousine, it didn't occur to me to bring anything to do during these long breaks, 2-hour breaks, 3-hour breaks. They are not uncommon. So I'd be listening to the radio.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have.
That'll only get you so far. So I was wasting all this time, and I thought at one point, hey, I enjoy practicing guitar. So on a certain limousine gig, I brought my Fender Marauder. Here is my Fender Marauder. As you can see, it's guitar-sized and guitar-shaped. Neither of those details ever gave me a bit of trouble until I tried to practice it in the front seat of a limousine. Because if I'm seated properly in my driver's seat and I'm holding the guitar, the headstock goes about, this far outside the plane of the window. So I had two options. I could practice with the window down, which only works when weather will permit, or I could practice like this and see my chiropractor daily. Neither of those were going to be an acceptable long-term solution. So finally, after trying it 3 or 4 times, I said, I'm gonna buy a traveler guitar. I had seen one of these on the wall at Guitar Center. I always thought it was a clever idea, but I never had a reason to get one until I found myself a limousine driver. And then I thought, yeah, this is where that would come in handy. Sure enough, it's absolutely perfect. Every limousine that I drove, I could sit comfortably in the driver's seat, have the window closed, and have no problems here. At first when I got it, I was just practicing acoustically like this. And if it was ever like a coldish day and I had to keep the engine on to stay warm, or a hot day and had to keep the engine on for AC, it was almost completely inaudible. So I realized I now needed a little battery-powered amplifier. Here's the Katana Mini. Sweet little portable unit, battery-powered. I use rechargeable batteries. It takes 6 AA's. So we've got a clean setting, crunch setting, and a brown setting. First we'll talk about clean. Set the gain right there, volume all the way up, bass. On a little amp of this size, obviously bass frequencies are going to be a little bit underrepresented, so I'm going to put that all the way up for everything I do. For clean, I'm taking the middles out and the treble out. Let's give it a listen. Actually, when I was taking breaks during the limo driving, most of the stuff I did was clean tone stuff, because it was so fun to let the customers go and not have to worry about traffic and just take 5. Won't you stop and take a little time out with me? Just take 5, just take 5. Stop your busy day and take the time out to see that I'm alive, I'm alive. Though I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day, not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and not a play. Still I know our eyes often meet. I've the tingles down to my feet. When you smile it's much too discreet, sends me on my way. Wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? You could offer a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright when you're taking 5. And if we want to dial up some crunch, crank that gain up there, bring this down, I don't remember, something like that. This may be 11:30 and this was maybe 12:30-ish. I sleep all day, out all night. I know where you're going. I don't think that's something right. You don't think it's showing. Pretty satisfying.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So for the past 10 minutes I've been trying to lay down some Eddie Van Halen licks on the brown setting. Let's just say it ain't happening. So let me give you my final thoughts on this. First of all, the Traveler guitar. The expression, perhaps you've heard it, "it is what it is," was made for this guitar because it is what it is. If you need something that is super portable and well made, feels good in the hands, but your main thing is that it has a small footprint, as it were, this is fabulous. It's absolutely great. 5 stars out of 5 stars. If you're thinking of using this as your secondary backup guitar on gig day, you know, I'd give it 2 stars. It has no volume, it has no tone control. One thing for sure is get yourself one of those right angle cable plugs, because this bumps against your body too much. I do have a right angle plug, I just don't have it here in this room right now, and I use it for this guitar specifically. So 5 stars out of 5 if you're going to use it as a travel guitar. This little Katana Mini, my goodness, it delights me. It delights me at my core. It's one of those incredible purchases I've made in my life where every time I use it I think, man, this thing really exceeded my expectations. Fabulous. 5 stars out of 5. Appreciate you all hanging with me. Have yourselves a great day.